Hello everyone. I know it's been a little wee while since the last upload, but don't worry, we're not talking about YouTube today. Despite, some weird shit that's been happening with YouTube recently. I mean, they were getting sued, and then Google took over the lawsuit, and now, for some reason, I can upload my thumbnail for my Roblox video I did last week. Also, I don't know why. Maybe it has something to do with that? Who knows? But today is more of a rant day. My personal thing, not like anything. It's not really traditional rant. I just want to talk about it. My opinion on modern anime. Okay. Now, technically speaking, anime is obviously kind of. It's kind of you gotta just choose the right one because there's a lot of garbage. And I mean there's a lot of garbage because there's. Oh boy. There is a lot. But I don't want to talk about one anime past like maybe not past 2000, more like 2005, 2006, because Pokemon was still going through the 2000s. I think Yu-Gi-Oh was as well. I might be wrong about Yu-Gi-Oh. I'm stupid. But I want to talk about why I don't like modern anime. Okay, as much as probably a lot of other people. I am very like I don't know what to say. I'm just very nitpicky with anime normally because there's just I want a good story in anime, right? And stuff that doesn't stuff that doesn't sound so outrageously dumb or outrageously like the characters are stupid. Well, they can be stupid, duh. No shit, Ash Ketchum's stupid in Pokemon. But I mean more like every character is a stupid moron who doesn't think things through at all. I'll get to that, but I just want to talk about it and why I prefer 90s anime over 90s anime and early 2000s anime over modern anime nowadays. And yeah, I guess if you're watching any of these modern animes, spoilers a little. Not like I give a fuck, but there you go. If really, I'm gonna be talking about fucking Rent a Girlfriend a lot. Yeah, I watched that. We're gonna talk about it. Don't worry, it's very bad. I'm also gonna be talking about a bunch of other ones I've watched in my free time. Okay. So first of all, I have been watching a bunch of anime recently. I'm on a lot of modern stuff. With my brother recently, anime-wise. We like to just watch anime sometimes. We watch some good stuff, and most of the time we watch some bad stuff, which, well, is bad for a reason or another. The plot's either stupid, the characters are overly fucking horny, or the characters are like, I don't know, more stupid. But anyway, we're gonna get to this. So, let's talk about why I like old animes first, I guess. Well, actually, no, let's change that. Let's just start with what I've been watching, okay? So, I remember my childhood. I was born 2009, by the way, so childhood is, yeah, but I used to watch a lot of the old Pokemon series and shit. The Pokemon movie is really good. Probably the only good anime movie, in my opinion. At least I've seen. Like the first one, it was well done. Heck, I have a friend from, not a friend. I have an aunt from China who, no joke. I'll probably put a picture over the video, but like, she basically got a picture frame and drew a Mewtwo on it, and it is really well made. Like, and I mean really well made. He is my favourite Pokemon because I don't know why. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know why Mewtwo is my favourite Pokemon. Don't worry, I'm not a Vaporeon fan. We're not going there. But yeah, I remember watching the old anime series and crap. I remember watching Pokemon. And I did watch Yu-Gi-Oh! It is actually pretty good anime as well. I think there's a few others, but I've forgotten the name of them. Stuff. There were, I mean, the next Pokemon movies after that, I thought were kind of they were white. They weren't the best, but whatever. It's anime. It's weird, but like, I did like the seasons past Kanto. It was alright, and then it just eventually just got, I wouldn't say bad, it just got more like, I don't know, it just felt like it lost its charm from the original. I don't know how to describe it. Maybe it's just me being nostalgic. And by the way, if you like any of these animes, fine. I'm not gonna fucking judge you. It's just my opinion on everything. But honestly, I just couldn't watch them past like, what is Sinnoh? What's the Sinnoh region one? I forgot that one. Yeah, I just kind of lost it with Pokemon. I mean, the new Pokemon series is fine. It's fine. It's not Ash Ketchum. Like, okay, I feel like I'm not being woke here, by the way. Fuck you, anti-wokers. You can go piss off and lick Trump's ass all you like. But like, I just don't. I feel like getting rid of Ash Ketchum was a bad idea. Like, sure, he's done everything now, I guess, but like, there's a new generation introduced every, like, what? Like, year or so of Pokemon? Not actually, not every year, more like every 2 years, because, unless it's like a DLC. But like, every 2 years. And I'm like, why do you have to get rid of Ash Ketchum because he did everything? Like, you could just wait till the next fucking Pokemon game comes out, you can reintroduce him back. Maybe that's me being insane, going stupid, but like, the new Pokemon series was just not, I know I say it was good and all, but I don't know why I said that. It's just mid. Like, really mid. And I just feel like they made some really weird, baffling decisions. I mean, getting rid of Team Rocket is, wow, with these new lame losers, which I couldn't give less of a shit about, makes me feel annoyed. Basically, if you haven't watched it, it's basically Team Rocket off Teemu. If you hire Jesse and James off Teemu, you get a bunch, there's a few more, I think. I haven't watched it in a while, and I really don't want to watch it again, but like, it's basically like a bunch of Team Rocket, like a gang, and like, but like they have more people in it and shit, and I don't know, they just act really dumb. Okay, Team Rocket's dumb, but like, there's a funny dumb. They act way too serious with it, actually, saying that more. I don't know what I'm saying, man. I haven't watched it in a while, so excuse me if I don't know a lot about this subject, but like, I just don't really like the new Team Rocket. They just act way too serious, I think. I don't know what to say, it's just, it's really goddamn weird. But anyway, and that, once I watched the new, like, a bit of the new series, and then watched a few other animes, which we're going to talk about in one sec, I was just like, there's a trope going on here. And there's a trope with a lot of modern animes, right? Now, the Pokemon series is fine with this, okay? I think, from what I remember, the new ones. But, like, any other anime I have watched, other than, like, obviously Prelude to Dawn, makes Prelude to Dawn, you know, the Arknights anime, like, all of that, like, all the other animes, like modern animes, they're either highly sexual or it's the most stupid plot on earth that makes no sense. And it's just, I don't know. What happened to stuff like Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon? I mean, I guess there's Evangelion, but I wouldn't say that because they made that porn episode. No, seriously, you want to hear a story? Evangelion, you know, Neon Genesis Evangelion? Yeah, they made a porn episode. Like, that they didn't release it obviously, but like the devs got so bored on the show that they just decided, let's make a porn episode of this anime where every character is like having sex. Yes. I mean, you can find it online, by the way. Just search up on Reddit. It's just, yeah. But anyways, what was I saying? Yeah, what happened to stuff like that, I guess? Forget Evangelion. That was just the devs being bored. They didn't release it either way, so it's fine. But, like, what happened past that? Because, like, I feel like the animes I watched as a child from, like, from the 90s were, like, less sexual and more, yeah, adventurous, wow, perfect, and more story-ridden and crap. But nowadays, it's, like, it's just either really dumb sexual references, like loads of sex jokes, and I'm not being sexist here. You can like this stuff as well if you're really weird, but I'm not gonna judge you on that. As long as you don't watch any furry or NTR crap, then I'm fine with you. But like, I just feel like everything's so sexual nowadays in anime, and I kind of blame the internet for it, because I feel like when the internet became a thing, porn was a lot more relevant. You didn't have to buy it from the store anymore, man. You could just you could make it on the internet and just put it on there for free. You can just browse it and jerk your dingling or whatever off. Like, it is to me, I don't know what to say. I feel like that has something to do with modern animes nowadays, with, like, fucking, porn, like, the sex stuff in it, because fan service exists, and the internet loves seeing this Reddit, 4chan, heck, even YouTube. Yes, I know you YouTubers going off. I'm talking to you, Kioston. I know you are jerking off. I know you are. I'm calling you out. Yeah, yeah, I feel like... Oh, no hate to Kirsten, by the way. Oh, that was a joke. Don't worry, Kirsten. I still need your tutorials, but... yeah, I just don't like it as much when it's over-sexualized as fuck. And the story is either pretty bad or crap. I feel like I would normally say the monologue is bad as well, like when the characters just monologue with anime, but I feel like that's a thing in every anime nowadays. Like I feel like nowadays, a lot of animes nowadays have monologue, but I think also the older ones had a lot too. There was a lot of pointless monologue at times in the old animes, but so that's why I didn't include that. It's just, it feels way too over sexualized now, and I blame the internet. And I'm not anti-porn or anything, like, I'm not that guy, don't worry, I'm not anti-porn. You can jerk your dingling off all you want, I don't give a shit. But to me, I want to watch a show, and then half the time they'll go, do you want to come in my bedroom? Oh, of course you won't, because we won't get there, because this is 16 plus. This is a 16 plus anime, we're never gonna show that shit. Not even do it, because yeah. So this leads me into my point of talking about animes I've watched recently with my brother to mock at and stuff and blah 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 watch. He watches a lot of my anime. A lot of the stuff I really hate, personally. He does like Yu-Gi-Oh! And I agree with him. It's very good. It's a very good anime and a very good game. I haven't played the game, but I've heard it's pretty good. Yeah, heck, though, anime just got shittier, like, over the years. Anyway, let's just talk about the stuff I've watched. So, first one I did watch after, like, I watched a bit of the new Pokemon series was Um, Chainsaw Man. I do not know what to say. I mean, it's based off a manga. I know that's you know, mangas are weird, but I just want to talk about the show. I know, technically speaking, you can't really weight the show based on what happens in the manga or whatever, because the manga was made first. You have to blame the manga and crap. But like, I didn't like it. I want to talk about. Well, I mean, technically the manga and the TV show are the same thing. They show the same events pretty much. So I'm just gonna talk about it anyway, I guess. I have never read any manga, by the way, of Chainsaw Man, so excuse me. Nor have I read any manga of When a Girlfriend. Yes, they made a manga of that shitty show, which we'll get to later. But basically, I feel like first of all the character is way too virgin. I like episode 1. It was decent. Episode 2, on the other hand, well, episode 1 till the end was mostly decent. I was gonna say, wow, this is so far so good, and then we learn that fucking, what's his name? I fucking can't remember. Fucking, like, is a very much horny boy for. Yeah, he's very much a horny boy for everyone he sees. It could have been, I mean, again, you can take this somewhere, but, like, episode 2, past that, he just wants to touch tits and crap. I want to die. I want to die, man. I had to watch. By the way, I have watched more episodes since I think last talked about Chainsaw Man. I've gone to episode 5. I've done episode 5, but episode 6 next, but to watch. But I've heard episode 7's the really. Don't watch that. That's what my brothers warned me. He stopped at 7. That tells you something. I know how he didn't stop at fucking 5, because that shit was. I don't even know. Like, holy crap, I don't fucking know. But episode 5 was terrible. I hated it so much. Like, I'm gonna be honest, the fight scenes and crap are really good. And I think they're actually pretty decent. The gore is actually really well done. Monster design, it ain't the best in my opinion, but it's decent. It's just, it's way too sexual. They like, when the main character has to bring up how he's a virgin little fucker for like every 2 minutes, it gets on your nerves. I personally just couldn't do it because of it. It could have been a really good anime if they talked about, like, you know, yeah. They just, you know, then they could reference sex. I wouldn't give a fuck. But I don't want it every 5 seconds. Or 5, 10, fucking whatever. Like, they talk about it a lot. And it's boring. And I don't give a fuck about it. It's terrible. Yeah, it's just, I know trying to argue with a Guna would also be hard for this, because, you know, I know it's, yeah, I don't know, I'll give up trying to talk about it. I'm not saying it's a bad show. Well, I am saying it's a bad show, technically speaking. I mean, I just said it's way too sexual. There is a bit of monologue, which, you know, happens, but whatever. But so far it's been not the best. I'm giving it like a 4 out of 10 so far. If they can't stop doing the sexual stuff every fucking episode, I'd be fine with it. And I know in the manga it's the same, but I don't give a fuck about manga because I haven't fucking read it, and I don't give a fuck because I do not read, because I am British. Yeah, British people don't read. Even though it's advertised we're always reading, we don't. Like, Holy crap, we don't. I don't, at least. My brother doesn't. No one does. But, yeah, I don't like it. You can always leave your comments down below and shit. And I might answer them. If you questions, hey, you can hate me if you want for hating the anime. I'd be like, but Tom, you're supposed to embrace the plot because this is like the reason why he's like this is because basically he's like blah blah blah. I don't give a fuck. Okay, I don't. You can hate me for it for hating the show, but honestly, it won't change my opinion on it because I've watched it. Let's just, obviously I'm going to watch more just to see if it gets any worse. And see if it gets better. Slowly gets better. I hope it does. But, same cannot be said for Went a Girlfriend. More like Went nothing. Because, I don't know. Well, more like Went a Gooner. I don't know. No, fuck it. I'm trying to think of a nickname for when I can't think of anything. When a Girlfriend is also a manga as well, but I have a feeling the TV show came first. Because all I heard was the TV show was terrible, not the manga. It does have a manga, but I don't know what came first. And I cannot be bothered to actually look it up. I mean, this is more of a chill video and stuff, but honestly, the show is terrible. Oh my god, it's a lot more worse. Like, no joke, when your character has like Guna moments where he's got his tissue and everything, you know it's bad. And the worst part is that the two main characters, fucking Ginger Kid from Ireland, no hate to the Irish by the way, I'm just saying, Ginger Kid from Ireland, and, fucking, I don't know how to name them. Yeah, Chizuru or whatever. Like, it's terrible. They're both terrible characters. They are terrible. Me and my brother, when we watched the first episode, we were already done. Chainsaw Man, we actually were like, okay, so far so good. You know, until, yeah, but like this, the first episode was so garbage. It was not fun to watch. It felt like I was watching like just the most, I don't know, it felt so awkward. I just felt uncomfortable watching it. It felt more like a horror movie just to how weird fucking what Kazu is. He's a fucking gooner, right? Which is fine. You can have your character as a gooner, but like he can't decide because he had an ex-girlfriend, right? And he went a girlfriend from a fucking website, which I don't know if it's a thing in the real world. Do not tell me, please. I don't want to know. But oh my god, it is such a terrible plot. Like, you rent a girlfriend with money to pretend to be your girlfriend. And they, funnily enough, don't get along. Once Mr. Ginger Kid figures out that Chizuru's feelings for him is fucking pointless because she's just here to get paid. Like, it's such a terrible plot to the anime. Like, episode 1, holy crap. Like, he broke up from his ex-girlfriend, which for some reason they show lewd thoughts of him, like, wanting to fucking fuck her, I don't fucking know. And then he fucking, what? He, like, then he's like, oh, I've broken up with my fucking ex, which is for some reason called Mommy, or Mammy, or what the fuck ever. Such a stupid name, because it's, well, I don't know if it's a stupid name because of what the anime community loves to call certain women. Thank you, anime community. But, holy crap, I could not watch I cannot, like, I was so done after the first episode, and yet we still watched this, the second and third. The second one was even worse. No shit, Sherlock. Like, they just, okay. They seemingly don't, Chizuru doesn't want to get paid anymore. And, from him, but then still does for some reason, and pretends to be his girlfriend. Makes no sense. Oh, and also, he has gooner friends who literally doesn't say hi to him or anything else to Kazuya or whatever, and they motherfucking, the first thing they ask, they don't say hi or anything when they come up to him at school. They go, "Hey mate, how many times did you beat your meat today?" And I'm like, whoa, who the fuck? It's like that one Peter Griffin meme. Who the fuck starts a conversation like that? Who would say that? And guy's just like, shut up, and then he says 4 times, and it's like, dude, holy goddamn, like holy goddamn, is that even a word? I don't fucking know. Like, what? Like, who asks that and then replies normally like that? Not even any of my friends. I have friends in real life. None of my friends would fucking, like, say that to me. Like, holy shit. Who the hell says that? I don't know. It is just, wow. I don't know. It is just terrible. Just terrible, terrible, terrible. Episode 3 is basically just, yeah, I don't want to talk about it anymore. I got a fan. They talk, but I feel like, again, those 2 animes and a bunch of other ones I have watched, honorable mentions being like, there's a few romance animes which I forgot one of. There's one where they go a garden and the fucker is like this woman who, I guess she's been like this, the main character's childhood friend, really wants, like, it's being really weird. Like, oh, my dogs came in. You bloody ass! Great, I have to fucking what? I'm gonna have to fucking give me a minute. Where was I? Anyway, main character of that I think, I don't know what it's called. I want to call it Grow Garden or something because it has something to do with a garden. But like the main, like the I guess the fucking childhood friend, whatever, is like being really weird all of a sudden, and it's not really explain why. I only watched episode 1. Like most shitty animes we watch, other than like the obvious ones we want to watch and see that, like, our way through if it gets any worse or not. But like this one, like immediately, like halfway through the episodes, like, hey, if you be my gardening partner with me, I'll let you see what's under my skirt. And it's like, dude, what the fuck, dude? Like, who just, it's not like, I don't like it. I want an actual plot that's wholesome or something. This is why I cannot stand modern animes, man. I'm just not that guy who likes a lot of these animes. They're just terrible. I mean, I just don't know what to say about them. They're just all so bad. And yet they all have the same, you know, like sort of like fan servicey stuff, I guess. Of like, do you want to see my skirt, or do you want to touch my titties, bruh? And it's like, I don't give a fuck about that. I want a plot that's not fucking tits for 5 minutes, for God's sake. How hard is it to fucking, yeah, I don't know. Which is why I like Prelude to Dawn so much. Prelude to Dawn. Fuck that time, mate. You get the point. I really like it. I mean, they don't really reference sex. I know it's based off the game and shit, duh, but like, not even the game does it. I mean, there's that one event where they're like, do you like eggs? But like, it's not really sexual, it's just like a genuine question. What was it? There's a crossover event, wasn't it? With Arknights with like Oh, was it? It wasn't Nimbus Company, was it? I fucking remember. I can't remember the event because they have so many crossovers all the time. I swear, they're not too many, but like, there's a decent amount of crossovers. But like, yeah, that's in the game now. We're talking about the anime. The only one I've heard so far during my first 2 episodes is like one like kind of thing Mephisto says, but Mephisto's an asshole anyway, so you can just chuck that up to Mephisto trying to be an asshole. I hate Mephisto. I want you to fucking die. Duh. But like, yeah, the anime is really good so far. Obviously, the game is really good for story. I love the story of Arknights. No shit. I think everyone knows this by now. I'm a massive Chen simp. I love my Chen. I love Madam Chen. Hey, I have Madam Chen in my room right now. Isn't that white Chen? You're my body pillow. Got a body pillow of Chen. I know, weeb moment. Does that mean I'm technically intersex? No, because I've never fucked the body pillow once. Or have I? Exactly. It's too funny, man. Yeah, there's not a lot of sexual stuff or anything like in the anime, or not really in the fucking game like that, unless you count the summer events. But like, but they haven't covered the summer events in the anime yet. I don't think so. I haven't actually watched Rise of Ember yet, or I am currently watching through all the anime right now to try and get to it. Me and my brother he doesn't like Arknights, by the way. My brother doesn't. He tries to mock the anime all the time, and I explain to him, look, this is so much better than the shit you watch, which is like there's a sexual reference every 5 seconds, whatever. Like, he does like a lot of old animes, but he likes a lot of new animes, and the new animes he likes is like My Hero Academia. Like, dude, that fandom is just awful. But yeah, I like Arknights. I like Mountainous anime. There's probably a few other good ones which, you know, I haven't watched. That's modern, obviously, but like, if you have any suggestions for what good animes there are, suggest them in the comments down below if you want, because why not? I don't mind. But anyways, this is why I like 90s anime so much more, because it's just less sexual stuff every 5 seconds and more plots, like actual plot though. And it's humour! There's actually humour! But yeah. The Roblox video coming soon will be covering the sequel to that awful SCP game. Yes, there's a sequel. Don't ask me who made the sequel. Probably the same guy. Because it has the same title and shit. It has like a similar amount of players. So I'm guessing it's made by the same guy. And yeah, I think that will be it for today. There will also be a part 2 to the Bad Roblox video, gamers video eventually as well, and hopefully Liberation, the SE5 video, should be coming out pretty soon. So look out for that. But anyways, thank you for watching for my stupid rant about anime. I don't know how long this has gone on for. It's gone on for 34 minutes of me ranting. Holy crap. I didn't think it would get that far. And I just want to say thank you for watching. And that's, again, a Wendigoon thing I just said, but I don't give a fuck. And, yeah. Peace. Oh, and, YouTube. You're still crap. I'm just saying. Goodbye, guys.